Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of my little mini-series going where we review and rate every single map on CTF with Aundrea.
Hi.
We will be doing 3 maps in this video and then 4 maps next week, so enjoy. Okay, so first map is Asteroid Field. Aundrea, what do you think of Asteroid Field?
So this map is very, you know, open and like there's a lot of places that you could go to, I guess. There's a bridge thing that a lot of people use to get to the flag. Um, there's random lava that everybody likes to shoot off from and just, kill you. That's cool. The colors, I mean, look at look at the. You're not here. Okay,
Oh wait,
don't
where
worry,
are
I'm
you?
the thing. Oh, are those? Oh my gosh, I'm so okay.
Are you just now
This
realizing that that's asteroids?
yes. Shut up. Shut up. But they're yellow. I mean, it reminds me of Halloween. Uh, yellow,
I think
orange.
they're orange and
Wow.
red.
Okay. That's okay.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I
Halloween.
was just gonna
They're
go with
very
it.
Halloween. It's okay. I changed it. Uh, okay. Yeah. It's very Halloween themed. That's fun. Yeah. What do you think of this map, Tyler?
Well, I love this map. The first time I saw it, I knew that I would like this map. Just how open it is. And I kind of like that it's just in the middle of the field. It kind of reminds me of like where I live. Just
Oh
nothing
my
but
god.
the
Of course.
nothing but the middle of the field and trees. It reminds me a lot of where I live. So I think that's why I like this map. Actually, I think this map is a great variety of PvP. It's also not strictly for defenders. It's kind of a rusher friendly map, which I like. And yeah, I just really like this map. I don't know. I really like this map. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of like tunnels and stuff that you can go through. So yeah, Andrea, what are some pros of this map?
Okay, so it's an open field. It's really, you could actually get lost um, in this because it's so like there's a lot of places to go to. So that's and hide from stuff like that. So that's interesting. I like the flag area too, like where spawn is and the flag. It's kind of tricky if you're not like if you don't have any defenders, but I think it's pretty nice. Like if you were playing this the first time, you probably are not gonna find where this is where the flag is and spawn is because it's kind of weird place.
Yeah.
But after you figure it out, it's like it's really nice. It's just hidden there. Once you take the tunnel, you basically get to mid if you make it out alive. So that's pretty interesting. It's definitely a shortcut. Also, you could basically use bow if you want, sword if you want. It isn't limited. There's a lot of space for you to choose from and go everywhere and go places and get lost or just stand in one place. It's very different. Not really closed off. You could do your own thing, which is actually fun. Okay, Snapshot. Thank you for interrupting
Yeah,
me.
let me just meet that. It was TNT. TNT just has to make his appearance in this video.
Oh my god, does he never like not make an appearance? I swear, every single video he's there somewhere. It's like
It's like an Easter egg
so
hunt.
weird.
Find the TNT.
Oh my god, I know. What are some cons? What are some cons of this map, Tyler?
So I think some negatives are that if you are trying to defend, it can be a little tricky, and if someone takes your flag,
Oh, I see them.
it's a little tricky to get the flag back because it is just so wide open. So I think if you're a defender, this map is a little tricky. So yeah, that's pretty much the only negative I can think of. Andrea, what would you rate this map?
Okay, I would rate this map. So I rate this map 4 out of 5. Why? Because I think that it's kind of like space station. No, yeah, space station. Yeah, it's kind of like space station. It's pretty, it's pretty open, wide. You could definitely choose bows and or sword, and you could also run away like this person is doing. Run away really easily, and you're probably never gonna see them again because it's so confusing and spread out that you could definitely hide from anybody, even if from anybody. What about you, Tyler? What do you rate this map?
Um, I think I would have to agree with you. I think I'd give this map a 4 out of 5. I think that this map is very uh, good for people who like to rush, and you have a lot of variety of ways to run out and stuff. And uh, since it's so open, it's kind of free range. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Um,
Yeah,
it isn't a good
I
map for
think it's like individual
yeah.
based, kind of, not really team based.
I do like the theme. I don't know. I think the reason I kind of like this map is it reminds me a lot of Jungle Warfare in a way. Just like all the trees and grass and how open range it is. Now the spawn is way different for sure, but just like this fieldness vibe that you get from it. So yeah, I think I give it a 4 out of 5 just because it's really good for people who like to rush. That was our opinion on Asteroid Field. Okay, so this is Castle Wars 2. Andrea, what do you think of this map?
Castle Wars 2 is the Walmart version of Castle Wars normal of, of the original Castle Wars. Oh, I just lagged so
Yeah,
badly.
you were flying the whole time.
Um, damn, I guess I got mad. I called it the Walmart version. Well, I'm sorry, but you suck. And you lag a lot. But yeah, it's basically like the original one, just some things change. I mean, you get this. You could go up. Are you looking at me? Okay.
Yeah.
You could go up the tree thing. Not the tree thing, but like the house, and then go on top of the tree, and then do the then go on top of the bridge, whatever this is called. And then this is how you could get to the flag. But honestly, a lot of people don't really do that or don't know how to do that because it's a very complicated jump. So I understand. So that's different from the original one. So that kind of makes it a little bit more complicated, but some people still manage to do it. So not that complicated. There's always going to be a bow spamming and defenders kind of problem, specifically with Castle Wars 1 and Castle Wars 2, because this is basically the only way to actually get to the flag once you're at the base. So you have to go through the stairs. Yeah, you have to go up the stairs, and that's where you're going to meet some bow spammers. If your team is good enough. If it's not, then you just get a freeway and just get the flag and you cap. What do you think of this map, Tyler?
I like this map. It's a very OG map, so I
Oh
like
my
it in
god,
that sense.
please talk faster.
Um, I think that this map is definitely not as good as Castle Wars 1 for sure, and it's just not. It's definitely way laggier, so I don't like it in that sense. I don't like that there's not as many ways to get into the base versus Castle Wars 1, so I don't like it in that sense, and the issue with Castle Wars 1 and 2 is that it's very easy for people to defend, so that makes it hard to play these maps sometimes. But this map is faster if you do rush pretty well, so yeah.
What are some pros of this map, Tyler?
I would say some pros are that. So I think that this map is good if you like to rush, and it's also good if you like to defend as well. So I think that's pretty much the pros of this map. It's a very balanced map. It's an average map, I would say. Andrea, what are some of the cons?
Cons is that there aren't a lot of ways to actually get inside the base without having to do parkour. And for many people, that be complicated and hard. You can't get the flag unless you come up these stairs. And as I mentioned before, this is definitely a great way to bow spam the whole game if you wanted to, because you don't even have to leave your base. You could just stay here and bow spam it, and you'll probably win. I mean, you'll probably get some kills. Another con. Oh, it's pretty laggy. I have noticed that this map can be very laggy. No reason whatsoever. because it's there isn't really anything too special about this map. It's just basic castles and
True.
a mid. You see, I think that that's enough. Okay, what do you rate this map, Tyler?
I would rate this map a very high 3 out of 5. Reason I'm only giving it a 3 is because it's not as good as Castle Wars 1. So I think I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5 just because this lag though is so annoying. It drives me insane, and yeah, sometimes camping can be a really big issue here, which is why I don't like this map as much.
As we're doing it.
Yeah, and there's not as many ways to get in versus the first one, so that's why I think I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. What would you rate this map, Aundrea?
Okay, well, actually, I'm rating this a 2 out of 5.
Oh.
It's just, yeah, it's just, it feels like I said before, it's like a Walmart version. It's like another version of the actual original Castle Wars, and I think that there's no point to it, to be honest. Just because you could have a different route to get the flag and just do a little bit more parkour doesn't mean that it makes it any different from the actual first one. A lot of people just like to go spam and stay here and defend, and a lot of people don't really stay at mid and actually fight. It's just, I don't know, it's just not too interesting, in my opinion, so that's why it's kind of getting a 2 out of 5. Sorry. I mean, it's kind of fun to play, but it's not like, oh my god, I want to play.
That was our opinion on Castle Wars 2, not Castle Warfare 2. Okay, so last on our video is Cloud City. Aundrea, what do you think of this map?
Ew. So this map is something that you call AIDS. And, anyway, this map is just really annoying. It's just that there's very limited places you could go, and you're kind of forced to fight someone or see or avoid someone. Like you're like. It's like you have to do certain things. Like there isn't any, you could be like, oh, maybe I want to fight this person, so let me just run away. Oh, yeah, no, you can't run away when it's like a small little area and they can definitely shoot you. It's the theme. I don't even see anything pretty about it. Like everything is so huge and you're so small. Like the map is so low. So to see anything, you literally have to like look all the way up. Like what even is that? Like, if you're gonna make something, at least make it so you could actually see you could actually see the shape. Like, you just, I don't even know how to explain. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what even is that? Is that supposed to be a spaceship up there?
It's a
What? It looks like,
It's a Star Wars theme map.
yeah, still, I mean, I don't know what is that up there, though? Like, I kind of have seen the thing, but, like, what even is that? Is that, oh, wait, isn't that what they do to fight? Like,
see, you're asking the wrong person because I don't like Star Wars.
Oh, you don't know that either. Okay, well, the colors are very plain. Like Star Wars is not that plain.
I know.
I mean, at least make space look interesting. It's very boring. Like this map is just boring. Like you could barely get out of your base. You could barely do anything. You go like in one path, you could get caught off, or you could just get shoot down, whatever. You get the flag and like they trace you down. Some people get up the bridge thing, whatever this is called, and I don't even know how they do that. What do you think of the map, Tyler?
Terrible.
Oh,
Terrible. I really dislike this map. I've only capped here once and I still don't know how. I have screenshot to prove it. I will insert it right now. Yeah, I don't like the theme of this map. I don't like the gameplay of this map. It's terrible. It just everything about this map is awful. I who even made this map? I don't understand.
I feel sorry for them.
I do too. They made the worst map on CTF. How does that make them feel? Yeah, the gameplay here is just terrible. It's not good for camper, or it's not good for defending. It's also not good for people who like to rush. There's not even a sense of PvP because mid is just everything is so crowded and clustered, and these bridges are so cramped and stupid. Like, I, I don't understand what the person was thinking when they made this map. But, let's remove Lost Kingdom. Anyway, this map is so ugly and basic. I mean, I think this map would actually not be that bad if it was permanent nighttime, because then it would feel like space. This is just so boring. I hate playing this map. I don't get why people want to play this map, because it's just so basic. So yeah, I clearly I do not like this map. Aundrea, what are some pros of this map?
Well, I like that they used sea lanterns. I think that nobody has used that before in any other map, or not that I remember. So that was really nice. It was a nice touch. So before you get to the other person's base, there's like a little spaceship thingy, whatever these things are called. You see, I don't know anything about anything, so whatever this is called, this looks pretty, even though it does not help anybody whatsoever to get the flag or to get the flag, to defend, to do anything. It's just there to look pretty, and that's basically it. What are some cons, Tyler?
Oh, where to begin? Some cons. Okay, first of all, the theme is very boring. I'm sorry if you are a Star Wars fan. I just don't really care for it. The build is very basic and ugly. The gameplay is terrible. The bridges are totally lame. I don't know who came up with this design. It's weak. Just everything about this map is terrible. I'm sorry if you are a fan of this map, but it's not even fun for people who like to defend, because people like Aundrea, who has the flag, can just easily can take it and then run for their lives, and it's very hard for the other team to get it back unless they're over here, because you can't really shoot them while they're running with the flag, because the bridges are so cramped and crowded. You can't really make a good shot at them, so it's just really terrible gameplay in my opinion. And like I said, I think the theme is very boring and the colors are ugly. So sorry, not sorry. Aundrea, what would you rate this map?
As you can see, I kind of have the flag. This wasn't really planned. It just kind of happened. So for this happening, I am going to get. Ooh, I just died. I'm going to give this. I'm going to actually rate this map 1 out of 5. Oh, look at that. Only because I'm capping. Yeah, that's basically it. And the sea lanterns, those are cute. What do you rate this map?
I'm going to give this map a very, very high 0 out of 5. I'm sorry. It's just a terrible map. Terrible gameplay, terrible theme, terrible build. I don't really care for Star Wars. Aundrea is going to cap, which is nice, but I think that this is the lowest ranking map on this game. So that's why I give this map a 0 out of 5. It's just not a good build, and Lost Kingdom is way better than this map could ever dream of being. So that's our opinion on Cloud City. And Andrea's going.
Capped.
Get us out of this map. Alright, well that's going to do it for part 3 of our reviewing of all the maps little mini-series with Aundrea. So next week will be the last week to actually review maps. We will have 4 maps to do next week, so we will try to be really quick about it.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Be sure to look for next week's video for the last part, and then the week after that we will be ranking every single map 1 through 13, so be sure to watch for that. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Aundrea.
Your channel.
Oh?
Yes, that's me.
Who joined our channel?
Hi,
User
user.
from your channel.
Oh.
Why, user?
Please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Aundrea. Her link will be in the description. Subscribe to me as well, and we will see you next week for part 4. That's gonna do it for this video. Always remember to live Moss. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.